we realize the importance of our voices only when we are silenced. One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. When the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. Education is education. We should learn everything and then choose which path to follow. Education is neither Eastern nor Western, it is human. I raise up my voice not so I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. We cannot succeed when half of us are held back. If one man can destroy everything, why can't one girl change it? Let us pick up our books and our pens, they are the most powerful weapons. The extremists are afraid of books and pens, the power of education frightens them. They are afraid of women. With guns you can kill terrorists, with education you can kill terrorism. Once I had asked God for 1 or 2 extra inches in height, but instead He made me as tall as the sky, so high that I could not measure myself. My mother always told me, "Hide your face, people are looking at you." I would reply, "It does not matter, I am also looking at them." I told myself, "Malala, you have already faced death. This is your second life. Don't be afraid. If you are afraid, you can't move forward." I don't want revenge on the Taliban, I want education for sons and daughters of the Taliban. Life isn't just about taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. The Taliban could take our pens and books, but they couldn't stop our minds from thinking. There are 2 powers in the world, one is the sword and the other is the pen. There is a third power stronger than both, that of women. We were scared, but our fear was not as strong as our courage. Let us remember, 1 book, 1 pen, 1 child, and 1 teacher can change the world. If you help someone in need, you might also receive unexpected aid. Kindness can only be repaid with kindness. It can't be repaid with expressions like thank you and then forgotten. I don't want awards, I want my daughter. I wouldn't exchange a single eyelash of my daughter for the whole world. Told him that instead of focusing on eradicating terrorism through war, he should focus on eradicating it through education. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Don't kill doves in the garden. You kill one and the others won't come. If we believe in something greater than our lives, then our voices will only multiply even if we are dead. If people were silent, nothing would change. Some people say I will never return home. Who is Malala? I am Malala, and this is my story. I will protect your freedom, Malala. Carry on with your dreams. Read thousands of books and I will power myself with knowledge. Pens and books are the weapons that defeat terrorism. Some people are afraid of ghosts, some of spiders or snakes. In those days, we were afraid of our fellow human beings. Education is neither Eastern nor Western, it is human. You may belong to any religion or caste or creed that has nothing to do with the business of the state. I tell my story, not because it is unique, but because it is not. It is the story of many girls. I think it's time that people update themselves, educate themselves, and inform themselves. I think everyone makes a mistake at least once in their life. The important thing is what you learn from it. What a strange world it was when a girl who wanted to go to school had to defy militants with machine guns as well as her own family. It was as if God had at long last granted my wish for that magic pencil. At night our fear is strong. But in the morning, in the light, we find our courage again. I raise my voice not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. Rather I received your bullet-riddled body with honor that us of your cowardliness on the battlefield. It is my belief God sends the solution first and the problem later, replied Dr. Javed. Is Islam such a weak religion that it cannot tolerate a book written against it? Not my Islam. When someone takes away your pens, you realize quite how important education is. Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born. Extremists have shown what frightens them most: a girl with a book. I raise up my voice not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. One person had tried to silence me, and millions spoke out. Tell me, how can one live without daughters? Mahatma Gandhi said, "Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes." 1 year ago, I left my home for school and never returned. Don't be afraid. If you are afraid, you can't move forward.